It is believed that a massive Mughal army with hundreds of cannons and thousands of horse soldiers tried but failed to break the defense of Golconda Fort. Aurangzeb finally captured it not through power alone, but because of betrayal from within the fort. Experts say this fort was built strong enough to survive even powerful earthquakes. So, what made this fort so strong, and how did it finally fall? Today, I'm in Hyderabad exploring Golconda Fort to understand its engineering, its history, and whether it is really worth visiting. To experience this history up close, I headed towards Golconda Fort in Hyderabad. This fort is located in the western part of the city, about 9 kilometers from Hussain Sagar Lake. Reaching here is easy. I booked a Rapido auto. It was affordable and convenient. As soon as I arrived, I saw narrow, busy streets and huge stone walls standing beside them. It really felt like stepping into a historic place. These outer walls stretch for nearly 8 kilometers. Long ago, they protected the entire outer city, including homes, mosques, gardens, and work areas. But the real smart engineering is hidden inside, and that is what I came here to explore. Before going inside, I needed to buy tickets. You can buy them at the counter or scan a QR code and book online. I scanned the code and got my tickets within seconds. The ticket cost was just rupees 25, very affordable. So finally, it was time to go inside. The place felt moderately crowded, which is normal in India, especially on weekends. With my tickets ready, I walked towards the entrance, feeling excited to explore. The first thing I noticed inside was the massive doors, really huge and strong. Just opposite the entrance are extra protective walls. These were built to stop any enemy elephant from running fast and breaking the gates. A little ahead, I heard people clapping, and that's when I discovered one of the most interesting features of the fort, its acoustic system. Sadly, I missed recording it, but it is amazing. If you clap at a specific spot, the sound travels all the way to Balahisar, the highest point of the fort, nearly 1 kilometer away and about 500 feet above. A simple clap could alert guards and even the king about visitors or enemies, long before phones or modern technology. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the history of this fort. Before this granite fort was built, it is believed that there was a mud fort here during the Kakatiya dynasty. The granite fort that we see here today was built during the Qutub Shahi dynasty. But how did such a strong fort become ruins? Actually, after Aurangzeb captured Golconda in 1687, its importance slowly declined. Over time, lack of maintenance and natural weather turned this once powerful fortress into ruins that we see today. As I explored further, I started noticing how advanced the engineering was, especially the water systems. The idea that they could transport water up to the hilltop centuries ago felt really impressive. Another interesting thing I learned here is Golconda was once connected to diamond trade. Famous diamonds like Kohinoor and Hope Diamond came from nearby Golconda mines, and merchants from all around the world used to visit this region. After exploring the lower areas, I decided to climb towards Balahisar, the top of the fort. Around 365 steps, led to the top, and the climb takes some effort. But once I reached the top, the view of the Hyderabad was beautiful and completely worth it. From my experience, this place involves a lot of walking and climbing. If you want to explore the fort fully, be ready to walk a lot, carry water, wear comfortable shoes, and use sunscreen. Those who love history and architecture, you will enjoy it. But if you don't like walking much, you may prefer staying near the entrance area. There is also a light and sound show in the evening, but since I was traveling alone and needed to return on time, I ended my visit after coming back from Balahisar. As I walked back, the Hyderabad sky looked beautiful. It felt like a very satisfying day. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more honest travel experiences. Thank you and happy exploring.